Hi, welcome to Scales Rising Tarot. We are going to do your spiritual quickies today, starting from Aries through Pisces. I'm going to do these a little different because it's Wednesday. I have other stuff I have to do today. So, this is going to be your spiritual message, so take it how it resonates with you. Remember, if you like these spiritual quickies, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I will be adding other content, so please leave in the comments below what you would like to listen to, what you would like to hear, anything along that lines. And you're probably going to hear noise in the background. Alright, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we have for Aries? Their spiritual message for the day. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We are using the Motivation Manifesto and the Mystic Martian Oracles today. And you are probably going to hear people talking in the background because, well, they're super loud, and that's what they do. But that's alright. Alright, what do we have for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising. What is their spiritual message for the day? All timestamps will be in the description box below. So if you want to skip straight to your signs, please check those. Please remember to check all the placements. There might be a message there for you. And let's get started. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have? Apparently we're doing Venus again. Alright. All greatness teeters on whether a would-be hero overcomes with terror within and advances regardless. So maybe there's something you need to push through today. What do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For the Aries Sun signs, we have... I have a whole bunch of pins like that. You do? Where'd you get them? Syrians, 19. Bottom. Responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. For the moon signs, we have Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stone, Infinity, Destiny, and Magic, and for the Risings, we have
That's nice there.
I like it. Third Eye, Visions, Manifesting, and Meditation. So, Aries Suns, for you, responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. So maybe there's something you have to face in order to take the responsibility for it, learn that lesson for it, grow up for it. For your moons, maybe it's something along the lines of something you have to go through because it's your destiny. It's some kind of magic. I'm actually going to read this card just so I can be real. It's that card of alchemy. So maybe it's something that you're actually trying to create that you need to work through in order to create that. And for us, Rising's the third eye. You know, maybe be a little less afraid of the things that you see, or be a little less afraid of manifesting what you want, your hopes, your dreams. And sit down and meditate. Be real about what you want. Alright, that's what I have for you, lovely Aries. We are going to move on to the beautiful Taurus. The beautiful bulls of the zodiac. What do we have for Taurus? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We cannot timidly wait for everything to fall into our laps. We will receive only as we rise and march, for destiny turns its ears to those without fear. Alright. What do we have for Taurus? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising.
Yep, in the morning.
Sorry about the noise, guys. It's a busy house this morning. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we have for you? What do we have for you? Trying new ways to shuffle. I don't think I like that way. Alright. For Taurus Suns, I have artistic integrity and honesty, Syrians. So what this is telling me is maybe you need to take your artistic ability or your honesty into your own lap and maybe put that out first. You know, what is it that you're wanting to be honest about? What is it that you're wanting to create in your own life? For my Taurus moons, what is it that you need to release? We have controlling drama and conflict of interest. So, what is it that you're refusing to let go of, that you're afraid to let go of? You know, maybe letting go of that controlling state of mind or the drama of the situation and walk away from that. And for my Taurus risings, uncertainty, distrust, and guarded, maybe you need to let your guard down and let people in. Or be a little bit more trusting towards situations. Alright, that's what I have for you, Taurus. Moving on to the lovely Leos. Leos. Maybe you're messing with a Leo, who knows? We're actually moving on to Geminis. Maybe Gemini is messing with a Leo. You know? Or maybe you're thinking about a Leo. Geminis, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I almost skipped all the signs. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Geminis. That shuffle was horrible. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do I have for Gemini, Spirit? What do I have for Geminis? The joyous masters know that amid all the chaos and conflict, all the hurry and wickedness of the world, there is something solid within that is beautiful and steady and good. Alright, what do I have for Geminis? Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do I have for Geminis? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Maybe Geminis are going through some chaotic stuff, but they're looking at it as, even though all this chaos is going around, you know, they're going to have something good. It's building to something better. Alright, what do I have for Gemini Sun? Gemini Sun, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we have for them? Alright, Gemini Suns, I have autonomy, free will, and manifestations. So maybe that's what you're trying to build, is you're going through all of this chaos, all this crazy energy, and you feel like things are insane at the moment. You know, maybe you're getting a new job, maybe you're going through financial changes, maybe you're going through relationship changes, but in the end, I think what you're doing is you're manifesting those things that you want. You just got to understand, sometimes a lot of things have to fall apart in order to do that. Alright, for my Gemini moons, enigma, elusive, and sensitive. So what I think for the beautiful Gemini moons, I think what you're trying to go through is you're wanting that higher vibration. You're wanting that success. You're wanting that happiness, but you're a little sensitive about things, about how things are going. If that makes sense to you. That's what I'm getting. And for the lovely risings, we have stalking, intimidation, and confrontation. Men in Black. I'm going to take this two ways, so take it however it resonates with you. One, I think that you are trying to stand your ground and do what's best for you, but probably not going in it the right manner. Or two, you're put in a situation where you feel like there's somebody that's extremely confrontational to you and you don't really know how to handle that situation. And know that eventually all will be well. You know, you can't have that chaos without that calming peace afterwards. You know, that chaos does bring that calming peace. It may take time, but if you feel like you are put in a situation where you're incredibly uncomfortable, the word no is okay. I don't know who needed to hear that, but I hope that helps. Alright, moving on to the beautiful Cancerians. The lovely crabs of the zodiac. What do we have for the lovely crabs? The crabbies. Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. What do we have for Cancers? Sun, moon, and rising. You will probably be hearing my washer. It is a little overloaded, which is probably my fault, but whatever. Shit happens. Alright. Cancers, sun, moon, rising. Cancers, sun, moon, and rising. What's going on for you? What do we have for the beautiful Cancerians? Owning this life truth is free. I'm not in charge of or responsible for the wrecks others have created in their lives. I do not need to save everyone in my life. Ooh, that's a strong message. Alright. Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. What do we have for the beautiful Cancerians today? Beautiful Cancerians today. Tell me about these Cancerians. What do we have for them? Ouroboros, reptilians, and alpha centaurians. Alright, for my beautiful sun signs, I have Ouroboros, infinity, eternal, and past life. So maybe you're living the things that... I think you feel like you're going through a cycle. You know, whether that cycle's good or bad, but it feels like you're trapped in the middle and you're going through a cycle. you can see, the snake is eating its tail. And it's like a wheel that keeps on turning. But it also has wings. I think internally you're fighting your own kind of battle about what you want to be responsible for and what you don't want to be responsible for. And I think you're taking that time to figure that out. However that resonates with you. Then you're taking a pause, you're taking a break. Alright, for my Cancer moons, I have reptilians, predator, survival, and tyrannical. I think for my Cancer moons is that you need to understand that it is not your responsibility to fix other people. Okay? If you feel like it's not something you have to do. You do not control everybody else's lives. You can control what is in your own life, your actions, your reactions, but you are not responsible for everybody. You know, it is okay to set your energy out for yourself. It is okay to be like, no, I'm tired, I can't do this. But that's what I have for you. And for my beautiful risings, I have foresight, planning, and strategy. For this one, I think my beautiful risings, I think you're planning and strategizing on how to get out of whatever situation this is for you. If you feel like it's being placed on you or you have too many responsibilities right now, I think you're strategizing on how to balance that out. I don't know how that message applies to your life, but I hope it resonates. Take what you will. I am moving on to the lovely Leos. The Leo game. Tell me about all the Leos. What spiritual message do we have for Leos? Leos. What do we have for Leo? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Sun, Moon, Rising. What do we have for Leos? That one actually came out, so we're going to take it. Let us not forget that our simple efforts and daily triumphs can gather weight and motivation to become an unstoppable force toward a focused and free life. Alright. So maybe you need to focus on the small triumphs you get up daily. Like maybe getting up, going to work, taking a shower, only focusing 20 feet in front of you versus the entire big picture. You know, taking that one day at a time. Alright, what do I have for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm going to keep that in reverse. I normally don't read oracle cards in reverse. But I'm going to read that one in reverse because it's the only one in reverse. Alright, for my Leo suns, I have self, memories, and identity. So maybe daily you're taking some time to reflect on that self. Whatever memory you're holding on to. You know, who am I? What am I doing? How am I transforming? And, you know, you need to know that every time you do this, you are transforming something. Yourself, your own thoughts, your patterns, your habits. It may not seem like it, but that's what you're doing. For my Leo moons, controlling drama and conflict of interest. I think whatever you're doing in your situation, is causing a lot of drama and maybe some conflict and interest. And maybe you need to let go of some of that control to move past that. You know, take one step to, I'm going to take a breath and pause and think about the situation, you know, or I'm going to not control every little step I take. However that resonates for you. And we have reflection, kindness, and compassion. For my Leo risings, I think what this is saying is that you're not spending that time to reflect, to give yourself some compassion. You know, water's all about emotions and flow. And maybe you're not being real with yourself about letting that energy flow. You know, have a little compassion for yourself. Change is not always easy. You know, take that time to reflect on what you're going through. And show yourself a little kindness. Everybody goes through something. Alright, that's what I have for you, my beautiful Leos. We're going to move on to the Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do I have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. How is the Virgos doing today? I hope they are well. Alright, what do we have for Virgos today? Alright. We have forgotten that the natural foe to life is not a distant death, but a present in the moment detachment from living. Interesting. Maybe you need to be more present in your actual world and stop living so far into the future. You know, your world is now. It's not 5 years from now. It's not 10 years from now. It's okay to plan, but are you really living today versus tomorrow, the next day, the day after? You know, what are you actually doing today? You know, so maybe not, you know, it's okay to plan, but detach from the expectations that it's all going to work out exactly as you planned, because, yeah, I mean, let's be real, nothing works out the way you planned. And that's okay. That is completely fine. Sometimes things turn out way better. Alright, what do I have for Virgo moons? What do I have for Virgo suns? I don't know why I started off with moon, but, yeah, that's what came out, so. And the risings. Alright. For the suns, we have vegan, solitude, independent, and peace. So maybe that's what you need to focus on right now, is being a little bit more in solitude. You know, focus on your more independent energy. You know, bring some peace to your life. And you can do a lot of that by being in the present moment. You know, focusing on the things that you want to allow into your life. It is okay to plan. Just don't be so focused on it that you lose sight of yourself. Alright, for my Virgo moons, we have warrior, passion, and fearlessness. Go for your dreams. The fire elements. So, to me, this says, to my Virgo moons, is maybe you need to put that passion a little bit and more into it versus worrying about it. Is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? You know, and actually go for it. Be fearless in your efforts. You know, stop worrying about all the fear factors that can come about. And for my risings, we have Naga, lovers, erotica, and sensuality. Well, for my Virgo risings, I think that you need to spend more time focused on yourself, actually. Your own sensual desires, you know, how you look, how you feel, how you walk, you know. And maybe you do have something coming up in love. Whether it's erotic, that is completely up to you, but I'm going to let you have that. All right, we are moving on to Libra. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. What do I have for the beautiful Libra games? Happy birthday, by the way, to any Libras that are listening to this. I hope your birthdays are amazing. Alright, what do we have for the Libras? Sun, moon, and rising. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. What do I have for Libras? Sun, moon, and rising.
Hi, Jess. How are you today?
Sorry about that. Alright. Well, apparently Libras have a lot to say. It is Libra season, so we are actually going to give you two. Nothing remarkable in our personal growth can be achieved without opening to love and unleashing its joyful fire into the world. So maybe you need to be more open about what you love and unleash that. Don't be afraid to be yourself. You know, being you and growing from that changes every day. You may not be the same person you were last year, 10 years before that. You may not be the person that you were or that you are 5 years from now. But personal growth is achieved by loving who you are and unleashing the fire that's inside yourself. So be that person. I won't let others stroke fear into my heart. I choose to remain true to who I am and where my dreams direct me. No matter the hardship I might occur. See, there's your confirmation. Alright, to the Libra gang. And if anybody's wondering, no, I am not a Libra sun. I'm actually a Libra rising. If you can't tell. But Libras are pretty fair and just in the world. And I know with my Libra, I want everybody to be along. I want everything to be fair and balanced. And I've taken time to realize that not everything is fair and balanced. And that is completely okay. Doesn't mean I don't like it. It's still just okay. Alright. Libra. Sun, moon, and rising. What do we have for Libras? Sun, moon, and rising. Alright, I had to test my theory on that one. Alright. For the suns, we have Pleiadians. Unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. Alright, Libra suns. What is it that you can do to bring that joyous and that unconditional love and that excitement back into your life? Whatever that is, focus on that. And you might see things changing. You got like this little swirl back here that keeps moving in a continuous circle. You got butterflies. You know, you got a lot of growth. And butterflies are about transforming something. So be unconditionally loving to yourself. Get excited about something. You know, go after it. We have Merkaba. Movement, long distance, travel, excitement. So for my Libra moons, I feel like you're moving in the direction that you're wanting to go. That's you. It might be a long distance off, or maybe it's you need to change environments. But I feel like you have some excitement towards it. You know, and I say go for it. Whatever that is to you. Everything's different. And Lyrians, strength, courage, and bravery. And to my Libra risings, I think that you're trying to find the strength and the courage to find yourself, to move towards that personal growth, to achieve what you love and what you want to bring into the world. So, but to all of you Libras, don't ever let fear stop you. Even if you have to move one step at a time, don't ever let fear stop you. Alright, that's what I have for my lovely Libras. We are moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we have for the Scorpio gang? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Scorpios. What do I have for my lovely Scorpio gang? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do I have for my Scorpios? Scorpios, what should I finally face in my life? What truths or realities are preventing my growth and happiness? What could I do about it right now? How can I better connect with this moment so that I can master what the hour demands of me? So what is it that you need to face in your life that you have been avoiding or putting off? You know, what's the truth or the reality of the situation that you are dealing with that is stopping you from growing as a person or moving into your own happiness? Maybe you're going through some hard times, a breakup, a job change, you know, maybe a fight with family members or friends. You know, what is it about that needs to change? You know. Alright, what do I have for Scorpio? Scorpio suns. Moons? That's interesting. Alright, for my beautiful Scorpio suns, we have Syrians. Responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. So maybe you're in the middle of a lesson. So what can you take from that lesson? What can you take from that responsibility that will help you grow and find better happiness? You know, you have life lessons. You just have to learn what that lesson means to you in your own personal situation. You know, maybe it's more about understanding being in that present moment, understanding what that lesson was about. Asking yourself what I'm learning this for versus why is this happening to me. For my Scorpio moons, we have shadow self, denial, projecting, and shame. For my Scorpio moons, what is it that you're projecting into the world? You know, you project how you feel about yourself. So are you in denial about something? Are you holding on to something? You know, I don't know if you can see this card really well, but it speaks kind of wonders. It's a really pretty artistry. But how is it that you can balance out your shadow side versus, I'm going to say, light side? Your subconscious versus your reality. You know, maybe that's what you need to focus on. Maybe you're denying telling yourself the truth. And for my Scorpio risings, we have pentagram, harmony, protection, and idealism. For my risings, I think you're starting to be honest with yourself. You're trying to protect your energy. You're starting to be a little harmonious with yourself. You know, you're focusing on your changes, your truths, your realities. It may be a slow moving process, but you're getting there. Alright, that's what I have for my lovely Scorpios. Moving on to the Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Sagittarius? Saggies. What do we have for the Saggies? Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for you? I'm going to take that one. I'm not going to take the other one. We do not need to await more resources. We need to act, and we need to find abundance comes to us. So maybe what you have sitting in front of you is all you need. You just need to act on it and wait for that abundance to come in. It might be a slow process. It might move swiftly. I don't know. We'll see. But you know, you got all the tools you need in front of you. You just have to move on it. Alright, what do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? I almost said Scorpio, so maybe you are dealing with a Scorpio. Or you've got it somewhere in your chart. Alright, Suns, Moons, and Rising. That earth element. I don't know why those are actually built. There we go. Okay. Alright, we have the pentagram. Scorpios literally just got this. Harmony, protection, and idealism. So, whatever you're working with or whatever resource is, I think you acting on that, I think serves you some kind of protection level. I think you're highly protected. You know, it brings you some sort of harmony. You just have to take that step forward to get there. For my moons, I have Syrians, responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. So this might be a life lesson that you need to learn, but you have to take responsibility for it. Whatever that is to you, it's going to be different for everybody. And for my Sagittarius risings, earth element, survival, adaptability, and reliable. So you have all these resources. I think you need to adapt to them. You know, how can they work out in your favor? And act on it. Go for it. You know, they might be reliable for you. I don't know. Earth element's pretty grounded, so it's pretty stable. So keep that in mind. Alright. I don't know if those messages make sense, but that's what I got. I am now moving on to my Capricorns. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Capricorns, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do I have for my music? Rising. Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we have for the Capricorn gang? Sun, Moon, Rising. We have two. I'm not going to take two. I'm going to take one. I'm going to take that, actually. Here it says take it, so we're going to take it. Love is always the final and most complete cure to our inner demons. The white space of a free day seems unfathomable because we have become hypnotized by a false but compelling need to respond to all the needs of others. Pretty strong message. And Capricorns, with this first message, this might be for two separate situations. We're going to figure that out. It is okay to love your demons as much as you love your non-demons. Everybody has demons. But show them love. You show them love, you sit down, you talk to them, you understand why they're there. And all of that starts to heal. To the other message we have is sometimes putting other people's needs on the back burner is okay. I think both these cards are saying that it is okay not to people please. You do not have to people please. It is okay to just do you. Alright. Alright, so what do I have for Capricorns? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do I have for Capricorns? Sun, Moon, and Rising. My Capricorn Suns, we have Tyrians, feeling safe, wisdom keepers, and concern. We have Plebeians, unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. And for the risings, we have Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stone, Infinity, Destiny, and Magic. So, for my Capricorn moons, what I'm seeing is that I feel like you're being a little bit more guarded towards your energy. You know, he's wrapped in this bubble and he's feeling safe. You know, he's keeping his wisdom to himself and he's letting go of whatever concern he's holding on to. And, you know, maybe that is that energy of, I'm not people pleasing. I'm going to focus my energy on myself, on my needs, wants, and goals. For my Capricorn moons, we have unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. I think this is more about focusing on yourself. What brings you joy into your life. What you want to focus on instead of focusing on everybody else. What their needs, wants are. You know, and being unconditionally loving towards yourself. And for my risings, we have Infinity, Destiny, and Magic, Alchemy. You know, this is about you figuring out what you want to create in your world. How you want to create it. You know, and not worrying about what others think. And putting that love into that. So take that how it resonates. That's what I got for you, Cappies. We are now moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we have for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we have for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Maybe you're messing with a Capricorn. Or maybe you need to go back and listen to the Capricorn read, because this is what they got. The white space of a free day seems unfathomable because we have become hypnotized by a false but compelling need to respond to all the others' needs. So that goes back to that people-pleasing. Are we people-pleasing? Are we worried about what everybody else is going to think? You know, are we not focused on what we need to do to handle situations? Alright, what do we have for Aquarius? Sun, Alright, reptilians. Predator, survival, and turn. I can't say that word, but we're gonna go on. Alright, to my Aquarius sons, you know, maybe feel like if you're in survival mode, like you're just trying to survive day to day. You feel like doing this is that you're solely focused on other people's needs, that you're not focused on your own needs, because you feel like that's what you need to be doing. I don't know if it makes sense, but I can't really explain it any better. It's kind of like putting yourself on the back burner. Putting your goals and desires on the back burner. You know, and solely focusing on what this person wants or this person wants and trying to make it happen. And that's how you're surviving in this world. Okay, with Aquarius moons, I have Ouroboros. You know, infinity, internal, past life. So, what cycle are you continuously repeating that you cannot break out of? You know, have you learned from past life experiences? Have you learned from past experiences? Maybe you should take some time and slow down and look within yourself and see what needs to change to break this cycle. With my Aquarius rising, stalking, intimidation, confrontation, you know, maybe you need to stand your ground. Maybe you need to have some confrontation. Maybe you need to do some research and, you know, fight back. And so if somebody comes with you and you're like, you're not meeting my goals, well, it's not your job to meet other people's goals. It's your job to meet your own goals. You know, it's a little bit different in a work situation, especially if you work for somebody. But in life in general, it is your job to meet your own goals. It is not your job to meet somebody else's goals. Alright, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. We are moving on to the Pisces. Pisces gang. What do we have for Pisces? Sun, moon, and rising. Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. What do we have for them? Beautiful Pisces. The Pisces of the sea. I love Pisces. I've never met a Pisces that I haven't liked. I think they are beautiful, wonderful creatures.
I disagree. My dad was a Pisces and he took off on us.
Can't say that on I mean, not all Pisces are great, but every Pisces I've met, I've liked. But
of course, I haven't known very many, so just him.
well, I know quite a few. I think they're beautiful. I got my washer shaking again, so maybe you're about to go through some craziness. We're gonna see. Okay. My Pisces. We do not need to await more resources. We need to act, and we will find abundance comes to us. Alright, I think another sign got this. Who was it? Maybe Libra, Virgo? Just go back and check that. Alright, what do we have for Pisces? Sun, moon, and rising. Sun, moon, and rising. Sun, moon, and rising. Alright, one more. What do I have for Pisces? Sun, moon, and rising. Well, that really wanted to fly out.
It did.
Alright. I heard be honest in what you are creating. Whatever that is. Alright. Oh, alright. These are upside down. But we're gonna roll with it. Alright.
You flipped your hand.
I did. Alright. Where was I at? Pisces Suns. You have students. Artistic integrity and honesty. So I think it's time for you to be very clear about what you want. The resources, you have what you need. Go for it. Be creative. Put some integrity into it. You know, be you. Alright, and then for my Pisces, we have Pisces moons, we have Pleiadians. Unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. You know? Find the joy in life. Show whatever this is, some unconditional love. Show yourself some unconditional love. You know, go out, have a good time. You know, you got friends there, you got resources there. Get dressed up, go. Have fun. You know, live life. Learn to laugh. Don't take everything so seriously. And for my Pisces risings, we have Flower of Life, Inspiration, Awe, and Dreams. What is it that you find inspiration from? You know, you walk outside, or you dream, or, you know, you write a book. What is it you draw that inspiration from? And you know, what is it that I keep thinking wonder and all. What do you see? What inspires you in this world? You know, and follow that dream. Act on it. You know, you have an entire world to look at. Well, use that as a resource. Alright, that's what I have for my beautiful Pisces. We're going to do one collective message for you to interpret however you choose to interpret it. It is your spiritual message. I normally do not interpret the spiritual quickies, but I had this feeling like I should, so I have been. I hope you like them. If you don't, well, I'm very, very sorry, but I'm going to continue to do it. So, remember, if you like, please like, share, and subscribe. Check your other placements. See what other messages you might find there. And this is what we're going to do for the collective. One collective message. I'm not taking the excuses, no. There we go. We must be conscious and responsible for our beliefs and behaviors if we are ever to be free. Owning this life truth is free. I am not in charge of or responsible for the wrecks others have created in their lives. I do not need to save everyone in my life. I think that is a very strong message, and it's pretty self-explanatory, so thank you. And have a wonderful day.